All right, boys, let's make a tier list of PHILTSA birthday parties before some amateur did it before us. Donnie, Joe, are you guys here?
Hi, Barry. Let's get down to business.
Oh, shit, where am I?
We are making a tier list, Joseph. So PHILTSA had parties in 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2020, 2021, and 2022. I think we should follow the chronological order. Let's start with 2014, Phil's condo party.
It is an absolute S tier. It was the first party. PHILTSA was kind of happy that day. His friends bought him PlayStation 4, which was a great surprise. There should be no doubt about this one.
Bullshit, Joe. You only liked this party because you were not that old back then. It was a lame party and it wasn't even outside. I think it's a B tier top.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie. You only say it because Melania made out with Sviat when you were too drunk.
Calm down, boys. It really was a legendary party. I put it in S tier because if there wasn't for this one, there could never be the next great parties. Let's move forward. I think the 2015 party is the A tier.
For me, it's just the same as the previous one. These condo parties were nowhere near as cool as the ones in Paradelkino. Just put it in A tier, B-boy.
I think it was a good sequel, but just not as good. I remember we bought PHILTSA Sega Mega Drive, but he didn't even play it once.
Yes, Sleepy Joe, we shouldn't have let you select the gift. You probably thought that you were still in the 90s or something. Barry, let's move to the next party.
So the next one is the party in 2016, the first one in Paradelkino. I think it was nice and cozy, and I'd put it to the A tier.
I remember it was a rainy day and the boys were wearing cowboy hats. Nice party, I agree with the A tier.
I am surprised you still remember anything at all, Sleepy Joe. It was an okay party. Let's move forward.
So the next one was the Life of PHILTSA in 2017.
Legendary. It was just the best party ever.
I agree, the party was nuts. So many great memories from this one.
I remember how Tony fell asleep and we all made funny photos of him with different personas.
That was the only time it was not you who fell asleep, Biden. Anyway, there also was a great bot. There were the split, directions, songs, and photos.
Yes, let's give credit to Roman for this one. I remember drinking Fentiman's Rose Lemonade with vodka all night long and then dancing insanely singing Cerebro at the top of my voice.
Yes, Obama, you were drunk as hell that night. You didn't even want to leave, so we had to put you in the taxi trunk.
I am not sure that it is true, but let's move forward. In 2018, there was the New Life of PHILTSA party. It wasn't actually that new back then, was it?
I remember how we made a quest for PHILTSA to find that VR set. That was so funny, huh?
I remember how we performed Niggas in Paris desperately. Great party and great memories, but I think it's the A tier, as it's not as cool as the original one.
Let me have a say here, Barry. The party was as great as the previous one, and it's an absolute S tier. It even had champagne water guns. I'm not sure that it's something that can be repeated.
I am with Barry on this one. It's an A tier for me, just not as good as the party in 2017.
You sleepy bastard. I hate you.
So it's an A tier then. Let's move forward. Party in 2020 was a cozy one with just relatives and 3 friends. It was a pandemic back then, that's why.
I was the only one invited out of the 3 of us, so let me say here. It was a cozy but very boring party. PHILTSA hated these silly guitar songs performed by his sister and was bored. Plus, his ex-wife acted crazy. It's a C tier, in my opinion.
I hear that Toto and Ivan still say that party was cool. I'd rather put it in the B tier.
You weren't even there, you sleepy fuck.
Okay, Joe, let's trust Donnie with this one. He was the only one invited. Let's put it in C tier and move forward. The next one is the Life of PHILTSA reunion. I think this one was another great party, and I want to put it to S tier.
This party was just lit. The show was very well written and perfectly performed. I remember PHILTSA that day. The boy just shined.
The show was boring, and I fell asleep.
Fuck you, Biden. You would have fallen asleep on anything, Joe. The show was great.
Calm down, Orange Man. I would give credit to Toto for great hosting, Kirill for a very good performance, and even PHILTSA's ex for a great song by Juliana. Also, Dolce Gabbana made great music coverage. Finally, PHILTSA created a hell of a party.
I was so drunk that night I came home with one of his ex's friends. Please don't tell Melania.
Which friend?
I don't remember. The party was too cool. And Phil's friends. What do they know? Do they know things? Let's find out. That was just tremendous. J.D. Salinger probably wrote it.
Okay, fellas, there is no reason not to put it in the S tier. Let's move to the next one. PHILTSA's pool party in Bali.
The party looked nice at first, didn't it?
No, you retarded idiot. Look at the guests from this party. A bunch of fake friends who are smiling in the face.
I think there were some good folks too, like Ivan and Stas, who flew all the way from Jakarta, and maybe a couple of other good friends.
Yes, but too many fake bastards who just tried to steal the PHILTSA vibe. Let's not talk about this party too much. For me, it's D tier.
I agree with you, orange bastard. Let's put this one in the D tier and finish the video.
As the President of the U.S., let me make one last announcement. On the 20th of May, PHILTSA celebrates his 29th birthday. The party is called The New Life of PHILTSA, and I really want it to be S tier. If you are listening to this still, you are probably invited. Find more information in the channel. Bye.
Goodbye, guys.
See ya.